is good. 100% effective. Okay, all right, guys. So basically, I'm so sorry about that one a while ago. It's just keep freezing and frozen and keeping it in the freezer like it doesn't want to, you know? So I said, okay, you know what happened? Maybe just go back one more time. All right. Share it with my audience because you don't know a thing already. I have to keep with my audience. I don't think the video is going to go up at this time. But let's see what happened this time because, yeah. All right. Sorry about the whole heap of passa a while ago. Video keep cutting out, video keep this, video keep doing that. So I'm just wanna check my own internet and see how my own internet working. Keep me update if my internet is good and the same. You know what I mean? I tell the audience to come over, but people got things to do. People not got no time for keep muck about with videos and stuff. All right. But anyway, we was talking earlier about how we can you know what I mean, like help our audience. Because a lot of people was asking me some question about the weight loss and all them stuff there. So, but I don't think the video will be going anywhere this time because it's gonna make about the third time. I go live with the videos to keep you guys updated with this one. Cause I got this little bit of time and break, and I say, you know what, let me just jump on the live and just catch up with my audience them in the morning, yeah, and talk with them with a few things and keep you guys updated. Cause you don't know it go, we have to just do what we have to do. All right. Craig, I'm so sorry a while ago. My video was just keep cutting out, coming in, cutting out, going out, coming in. It's just like, yeah. So that's what was just happening a while ago with my video. All right. But otherwise, I just was just trying to catch up with my audience them this time. You know what I mean? Yeah. No problem. Yeah, yeah, I know, man. I'm using my own internet now. I think the one right one I'm using is doesn't good. So I'm just using my own internet now because I know my own internet is good. Yeah. So, Greg, how you been? Nice to see you. Thank you so much for your support. And this is how I can catch up with my audience because when I'm at home, I cannot do that. You know what I mean? So this I use this kind of opportunity when I'm away from the house to catch up with my audience, talk with the audience, and build a good vibe. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. You know what I mean? Make sure everything is keeping well, keep yourself healthy, and yeah, everything not go 100% perfect, but at least we are try our best to keep ourselves healthy as much as we can. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's one thing I would say. Matthew, yeah, definitely I'm Jamaican. Matt, you by hearing my accent, man, you don't know straight from yard. Yeah, Kingston, no, Kingston, Jamaica, down in the countryside of Jamaica. We have to keep it real and organic. You know, new beginnings. Thank you so much, new beginning. You understand? I appreciate it. So I like to use this kind of opportunity to catch up with my audience and to bless them up with something fantastic and amazing. And you know what I mean. So this is what I've been doing right now for the next couple of days. I will be just going live with my audience, catch up with them, reason with them, talk with them. You know what I mean? Because you don't know a thing already. Yeah, man. Yeah. So we have a butterfly, bone fly. No, I didn't see a message because there was so many things going on with the internet down. Things not working the way I want it to work. So probably that's why. But message me now. Or if not, you can follow me on Instagram, Chef Ricardo Cooking, and you can message me over there, and I will get connect with you if you have something where you wanna ask me, and I can support you and to help you with it. All right. Sorry. Yeah. Um. Bound fly. Okay. Fly. But yeah. We're still keeping up the activity. BBQ, can you make something for people with okay. Um okay. Chronic symptom. Okay, the chronic symptom. Anyone have any ideas in the chat who know anything about chronic symptom? Because me personally, I like to look up on things and do my own research before I do anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, 15 years ago, you learned how to make the dumpling. Okay, that's good, man. I'm still active same way. Yeah, probably about 10 years ago. Yeah. With the chronic disease right now at the moment, I want to tell you the honest truth, BB. If I'm in my pain, okay. Did you go to your doctor with it, BBO? I don't know if you go to your doctor with it. Let me know. Um, what kind of what is um I was a kid back then. Oh, you was a kid that time. Wow. 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 Okay. My daughter is 14. She's turning big woman because I get her, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's wow. Probably you're right. Okay. All right. New beginning. All of your teas with turmeric. All of your tea them with turmeric. Okay. BBO pain. Okay. All right. Okay. Me, I had it for 15 years. Oh, you have it for 15 years. Wow. 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 Okay. BBO. Do you go to your doctor with that symptom and your doctor explain things to you and say to you, okay, um, do you have to do this? Do you have to make medication? Do you need to change your diet? Did you go to your doctor? Because what a lot of people don't know, okay? Guys, don't feel any way. We all have to know that I'm going to be doing them one by one. We all have to go to the doctor at some point in our life, okay? Don't abandon your doctor and listen to what your doctor is saying. Once he's a very good doctor, you listen to what he have to say to you. Because as part of everything I know, doctor is very, very good. Okay. But what I want to find out from you, okay, let me go down in the chat. Help everything. I miss your cooking, chef. It's a lot of drink and herbs tea on your channel now. Okay. Yes, why I start to do the herb tea on the channel and start to cooking healthy. I don't know if you see what's going on in the world right now. All right. I don't know if you see life has changed a lot. Okay, let's catch up with you right here, so now. Hopes. All right. All right. Yeah. All right, Hope. Just to keep up update with you and to let you understand what's going on. Number one of the biggest thing right now in the world, we got type 2 diabetes, and we got high blood pressure, we got diabetic, we got anxiety, we got cancer, we got man suffering from bowel cancer, prostate cancer, all of these things. If you're not seeing what's going on up right now in the world, trust me, you are not seeing what's going on. Then I might tell you the honest truth. Make sure you start to watch the news and keep updated on what's going on. Probably you might into a little circle where not much now happening, because that circle you're not seeing a lot of things. But I'm going to tell you something. One day you need to take your time off or go to the hospital and just look and see what's going on. If you see what's going on right now in the whole entire university, it's like, I don't know. Even in Jamaica where we have good food, but I'm going to tell you something. Human body did not make to suck down so much the Jamaican yellow yam, the Jamaican dumpling, the Jamaican rice and peas, this whole heap of meat. It is too much for one body. Just like if you have a cup at your house and you put water in it and you continue, because the cup not big, the water will go over and run up and start to mash up and start to wet up your floor. It's the same thing with our body. When we continue to start to put a lot of things in our immune system, all of a period of time, what's going to happen? Lots of information going to build up, and then you're going to have type 2 diabetes, then you're going to have high blood pressure, and then all of these things going to come down upon you, and then what's going to happen? You're going to end up in the doctor, and then you're going to have to give your wife problem, your kids problem, other else people problem. If you start to look after yourself and look after your health, then a lot of people. That's what's happening right now. All of these time we lots of doctors, people online talking about eating a little bit healthy, but what people not doing is not thinking about other people, because I've been seeing it with my two eyes. If you eating healthy and look, anything can happen, don't get me wrong, but at least you can say, you know what, I was trying my best to look after myself at home. All right. So if this had happened to me, I cannot say, you know what, at least I was trying. Now, I, a lot of people who are not just continue doing their own thing and not thinking to say to themselves, you know what, I'm gonna start look after myself. I'm gonna start do this. I'm gonna start do that. All right. Because I'm gonna tell you guys, over the last couple of years, I don't have sore throat. I don't have a cold where me lick down in the bed and can't move. We have to go to the doctor. Or, you know what I mean? Yeah, me might go and me do my blood test and doctor them I say everything all right and all them little thing there. But, and I'm saying to myself, is the most way what I'm doing. No cold, no flu, no nothing. Everything is just normal. You understand? Some people might have said, oh, me too, over the last 40, 50 years. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you this. Only since I changed my diet, I start to understand a lot of things. Because back before I didn't change my diet, I used to suffer from headache, high blood pressure, so many things. But since I changed my diet, everything has erased and gone. So a lot of people might have said, yeah, Chef Ricardo, you only just making teas and sometimes I do some healthy cooking and juice and them thing there. Because why? It's to help my people to understand that changing your diet is one of the best things you could ever do in your whole entire life. And cut out a whole heap of that kind of food, which is not too heavy for our body. Everything not gonna be perfect. All right, let me go down in the chat and see what's going on right so. All right, BBM say 15 years now. Big up yourself. You're gonna have to, you know what I mean. We need to catch up on that one definitely. Janet. All right. Okay. Pain in the joint, ankle swelling. I don't want to say, you know what I mean. Probably you might need vitamin, but I'm not at home right now. I couldn't share some of my stuff which I normally use, but you probably might need vitamin. All right, help with pain. A lot of people might have feel pain, but what they don't understand is sometimes your body might need some vitamin. Vitamin is very good for your body. Like what Craig is saying down here, sir, vitamin B12 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 6 and 13 and get to sleep. All right? Yeah. Your body might just need some vitamin. You just need to get rid of that inflammation which is building up in your immune system. All right? But now I can see a lot of people are saying a lot of things right here which I can understand with pain and chronic pain and you know what I mean and all of this kind of sickness, and that's what I'm keep telling you. If you do not change your diet, you will be suffering from all of these things right there. Start to eat a lot of vegetables and eat a lot of healthy stuff in your system and change your diet around. All of these things will start to erase out of your immune system, like pain, like you know what I mean, having this headache, high blood pressure, all of these things will start to erase. If you don't change your diet, you will be continue suffering. It's all about your diet. Trust me, it doesn't have nothing to do in this world. It's your diet. Make sure it, because enough of these things in there, you can get vitamin from them, but also you can go and buy the pill also from the health shop to get the vitamin them also in your system. All right. Um, 5 to 8. God. Okay. All right, up everything, but I'm still need to eat, chef. Yeah, yeah. There is so much things. It's unbelievable. Can eat. You don't have to eat rice and chicken and beef and lamb and pork and oxtail, white potato, pasta, bread. Yes, what you can do, you can also do yourself a cleansing for a week. Cleanse your body and go on some fasting for 1 week. Out of the whole 50, if you're a person 45 years, 50 years, when last do you do like a 1 week break? Cut off of food. All right, everything rests. You cut off of the food and just consuming a lot of vegetables in your diet and a lot of healthy stuff in your diet. I know, say, all right, this week, me no matter what nobody wanna say to me, I'm going to eat vegetables, fruits, and detox my body this week. This week is my week. This week I'm gonna clean out the one of my immune system. Just like a lot of people, they spend time and say, and because you know your friend gonna come over next week. So you say, okay, you tell the kids them, you tell your husband, make sure next week I'm going to clean the house and I'm gonna make sure the house is perfect because my friend is coming over all the way from the US or from Canada or from England. So we need to clean the house and make sure we need to paint the house. We need to get things done. It's the same thing you need to tell your body. All right? You need to tell your body that this week I'm going to clean up my body, clean up my immune system, detoxing out everything out. Because we want to start next month fresh and nice. That's what you need to do with your body. All right? Ricardo, man, big up yourself. Another Ricardo in the building. Okay. All right. Bonfly. I'm not a vegan because I'm not a vegan. I do eat fish, and I do eat um if you know what I mean. It's a long time I don't eat meat, so I know my gut is clean, and I didn't eat no fish. Oh no no, I eat tuna a few days ago when I do a tuna vegetable with tuna and something with sweet potato. Yeah, I did a tuna. I think you are everything. God bless you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that one. All right, but I'm gonna say everything, Patricia. Every I'm not gonna be saying everything is perfect. Like, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I'll go somewhere and me and my daughter eat something and she say, oh, dad, you're gonna have to eat with me. But I know exactly what to do. You understand? Because sometimes I drink apple cider vinegar or lemon water in the morning. You know what I mean? Alkalizing the body. But Jackie, what's going on now? Lemon juice and water does wonders for the blood pressure. Definitely. 100%. So next week coming in, Monday, Tuesday, next Monday coming, not this Monday, the following Monday coming, we're going to be doing one more week. I think I'm going to just do it for one more week. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy the lemon and we're going to blend it in the morning and drink it first thing for 7 days. So that's why I was saying to you guys, you need to click that notification. That means if you even did get the notification, you can also watch the video because I'm giving you a few things where you guys are gonna do. So what you wanna do, you wanna drink that first thing in the morning on an empty stomach when you wake up. You go into the kitchen and just get the lemon, wash it off with baking soda and with apple cider vinegar, put it into the blender, cut it up and put it into the blender, blend it up and throw some water in it and drink it on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. Honestly, that is amazing and that is fantastic. That can do a whole heap, guys. All right? Yeah. All right. How do you that, chef? Okay, all right. The detox. That's what I'm saying. I want you guys to click in the notification bell with me. Because next week, Monday, I'm going to be doing a 7-day challenge with you guys. Just 7 days. I'm not going to be doing the 14 days. 7 days. First thing in the morning on an empty stomach. All right? We're going to be doing lemon. And after you do lemon, you can use salt and wash out your mouth. Okay? So we're going to be doing that for 7 days next week. Okay, all right. So Everything about everything is true. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me see what going on right so now we got Vetna, big spider. You got a big spider behind you. Not Chef Ricardo. Everything is great, man. Everything is good. Mimos. All right. Bitter melon. Bitter melon is good for you. All right. Yeah. Bitter melon is wonderful. Jackie. Craig is on the ball. Yeah. Definitely. Craig have a lot of experience also. You know what I mean? Craig been following me for years. You understand? And Craig share a lot of tips and ideas with me also, same way. So yeah. So Craig have a lot of experience also in the business. Yeah. Um, okay. Hey chef, good night. Thank you so much. All right. Mr. Craig is talking about eating supporting food like salmon, avocado, garlic, ginger, green leaves, vegetables, definitely broccoli, cauliflower, all of those things, lentil, chickpeas, all of these things is amazing for you guys. So there's so much food people can eat. So sometimes you hear some people are saying, what should I eat? But what people don't know, there's like ton loads of food, ton load of things. All right. I am on the bread. On the ball. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Patricia, I am. You're on the definitely. You're on the board. Definitely. Ship now left you. Um. Yeah. So what I want to say to you guys, to be honest with you, there, there is so much you can eat. It's unbelievable. Like when it comes to vegetables and chickpeas, lentil. Like this evening, I eat a chickpeas curry. You know what I mean? Chickpeas curry with what? With vegetables. You know what I mean? No rice and all them stuff there. Yeah. And I got the choice. I couldn't choose rice, but I said no. I'm being good. Chickpeas curry. All right. As your age start more than again. So all right. Let me see what Jackie I say. Broccoli and yeah, definitely, definitely. So the more you're getting in age, is the more you're gonna have to thinking because when you are like 25, 35, that is from a touch 30-year old, I think dark chocolate too is very good. Yes, correct for real. Some dark chocolate, like the one in the health shop, is very good for high blood pressure. Very, very good. But when you reach 30, I think anybody wants to reach 30. That's why the mistake I make. When you reach 30, I think you should start to change your diet. Start thinking about eating healthy. Start thinking about doing a lot more healthy stuff for your immune system to be more healthier and to be more fit for when you reach 35. So if you continue doing that, then you reach 45, then you reach 50, 55. Yeah? Yeah. Let me see what I'm going right. That's a shit. Patricia. Okay. 66. I don't with egg. I know that for egg, there's a lot of research around egg. Whole heap of research around egg, and you can hear like a million things around egg. Um, so many things around egg. So my advice for me personally, special man with prostate cancer and all them things there, prostate, man shouldn't be eating too much eggs. You know what I mean? Nothing cannot beat vegetables, no matter what happens. Egg is good because you can get some protein from that, but not too much egg. I saw people eating so many eggs, but you're gonna have to remember, egg can um, egg can deliver bowel cancer, prostate cancer, because egg is something sit down in your gut for a period of time. You understand? So we're gonna have to try and you're gonna have to like Yeah, probably you're doing it for a 7 day. It's man task every little bits and pieces of what you can manage around your diet. You know what I mean? Make sure in me personally, if I'm gonna be eating egg, 95% of it is gonna have to be salad or vegetables. If me gonna eat one egg, I'm gonna have to put probably one avocado with egg and toast. That means if I'm gonna be doing like a seedy bread toast, then and I'm gonna be using egg. If I'm gonna eat one egg, I'm gonna have to put it with one avocado. That means anything what I'm eating, 95% of it have to be vegetables, and the other rest something else around it. But that's what I like to eat. Most of it must be vegetable. So anytime you're doing your diet at home, always put most of it vegetables. Vegetables. Just thinking about vegetables, vegetables, vegetables. Because rice and bread, people cannot never stop eat that, no matter what happens on this planet. All right. Patricia say, yeah, I had spinach with it. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, wicked. Spinach is good. Jackie. Yeah, a lot of people saying to me with that. The tea, all right. The only reason why I do so many teas is to encourage my audience because teas do help to reduce inflammation. And that's what I'm saying the word right, inflammation. It slow it down in your because that's what causes us to get all of these cramps and pain and this and that. So the more you can reduce it, is going to be better for you. You know what I mean? I love your tea recipes. Thank you so much, Jackie. So the reason why I continue to do teas is to encourage my audience. Instead of you drink a hot chocolate before you go to bed, why not drink something healthy? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people they love to drink hot chocolate. Because trust me, I saw it with my two eyes. They drink a hot chocolate and then they add two more sugar or four more sugar into the hot chocolate and mix it and drink it. So I'm saying, okay, I need to support my audience and support others to saying you don't have to keep drink hot chocolate before you go to bed or first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. There's like millions and millions of things you can do first thing in the morning before you drink that. All right? Sitamo, A1C level. Okay. Oh, you can lower um, your A1C level. Um, okay. Number that is turn back again. It's still going to be your diet. It's all about changing of diet. All right, changing of diet and fasting is one of the biggest thing where I keep telling people that. All right, fasting can help to change so much things in your immune system where you've been suffering from. Okay, just imagine your husband buy you one nice plant, bring it come home for you and say to your wife, put this here so my darling, and when you read the paperwork on it, it's saying water this plant 2 times a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. And you're constantly doing it. That's what the paperwork says. Okay? So I'm going to be using a plant to help you to understand what I'm going to break it down. So a plant, you water it 2 times a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. So it's going to be blooming really nice and lovely. Okay? It's the same thing with our body. Okay? No, but you're not going to be putting water in our gut. If you fast yourself at certain time of the day from like say in the morning till 3 o'clock in the evening, you do that for 7 days. 7 day worth of fasting and of the gut. Whatever you're suffering, high blood pressure, your sugar, diabetic, whatever, trust me, I'm going to tell you this. It will reduce. No matter what happens, it's going to reduce. You want to set yourself away where you go on fasting at certain times. Now, when you finish your fasting, do not go and eat like rice and peas, chicken, bread, pasta, flour, nothing like those things. What you want to do, re-alkalize the body, probably drinking a nice, lovely cup of ginger tea, green tea, lemon tea. Then what you want to do, you're going to go into with some vegetables. Get yourself some avocados or fish or, you know, um, let me see what you're saying, right? I said, Janet, chef. So when I fast, if I go on fasting from, say, 6 o'clock in the morning, you can do, you need to set yourself away. So you can, all right, so you don't eat anything, all right, so you eat in the morning. So you drink a cup of tea because it's going to be morning now. Okay? It's where I am, it's going to be morning in a no time. In a couple of minutes from now, it's going to be morning. So it's coming to daylight. Okay? So it's going to be daylight. All right. So when it's daylight, say you don't eat because you don't eat nothing from the next day, from Sunday. That is from Sunday. The last time you may eat, you may drink a cup of tea in the evening. 6 o'clock in the evening, you drink a cup of tea. So you don't eat nothing till 6 o'clock in the morning. You are sleeping. Then from 6 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the evening today. Today is Monday. You don't eat nothing till 3. All right? So after 3 o'clock, you say to yourself, okay, what you're going to do now, my advice, alkalize the body with a cup of lemon tea, ginger tea, or probably green tea. Okay? Then after you do that, you want to eat something like um, rather fruits or some vegetables or some salad. You can do a salmon dish. You can do a tuna dish with some avocado, whatever you have. But no, don't eat no bread. Don't eat no rice. Don't eat no starchy food. No sugar food that's gonna break down back into your body and turn into sugar. That is one. And there's another way you can also do it. Is this one is another fasting where you can do. So you can eat you can drink a cup of tea first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, like a green tea or a ginger tea or a lemon tea. And then you can eat something for breakfast. And then you can, after that, you eat something until 3 o'clock. So after 3, you don't eat nothing until the next morning, 6 o'clock. So you want to set yourself at least one 12-hour fasting or one 8-hour fasting, no eating, no drinking, no nothing. Fast the gut. If you have high blood pressure, you can get rid of it by fasting your gut. If you have diabetic, you can get rid of it by fasting yourself. Whatever kind of sickness you have, fast yourself and it return back to the plant. If you have a plant and they say to you, because I proved it before, I get a very expensive plant from one of my friends and I bring it to my house and I use that plant as an example. I look at the paperwork and it tells you how you should water your plant. If you do not water the plant, it will never grow. So it's the same thing with your body. If you fast your gut as much as you can, things will never grow in your immune system. You are killing it, just like the plant. You're getting rid of the plant, if that makes sense. I break it down so you guys can understand. Fasting is one of the most powerfulest thing in the world for anybody. High blood pressure, diabetic, whatever you're going through, go and fasting, guys. Because when you fast, trust me, you will see a life game change in your whole immune system. There's a apps which I was talking about the other day, that the apps can tell you how to fast, what to eat, what to do. And I've been telling a lot of people, download the apps. The apps is for free. You don't have to pay to download the apps. All right, let me catch up with you guys and see what's going on right here. So we got set them all. Thank you so much. Okay. Jackie again. All right, thank you so much, Jackie. I try to support Chef Ricardo Cooking. Hope one day we can meet you and support you guys same way. All right. All right. Now, what is the name of the apps? The name of the apps is, I think, is I don't quite remember. I don't want to give it the wrong name, But the name of the apps is on my Instagram page. I've been talking to a lot of people about the apps. A lot of people I tell, and they appreciate the apps where I give them, because the apps, it can take a picture of your meal and tell you if it is in high cholesterol or if it is low cholesterol. If you want to lose weight, you can also lose the apps also. If you're a person who want to do some fasting, it definitely do help you with it. Just because I don't want to close the screen, else I would have go on it and tell you the name of the apps. But that apps is on my Instagram page at the moment, Chef Ricardo Cooking. And I've been telling a lot of people, this apps is amazing, can help you. Once you put in your age, um, put in all your details about you. You know what I mean? Your age, your weight, your height. Make sure you do that part. It's important. Very, very important. So all of those things you can always have a check out yourself at all time. Because the apps is reading you. Or you've been, you know what I mean? I am not on that page. I would love to. Well, you don't have to. I don't know how I could send you the apps. You know what I mean? Because I don't have you on my. I think it's named Fastic or something like that, but I don't quite remember. But it's on my Instagram page. And I've been telling a lot of people, and a lot of people have been using the apps, and they all have been hearing, thank you so much, Chef Ricardo, because this makes a little bit of difference for me. So I said to the guy, take the picture of your meal every time you eat it. Once it goes green, it's going to tell you it's a very healthy meal. All right? Because this guy, he have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and he's a diabetic. So I said to him, say, use this and take a picture of your meal and see. And if you're drinking whatever, you can also take a picture of it. Thank you so much for Jamie fasting. I want to know what about the fasting. It is so true. Definitely, I know. A lot of people don't know. Fasting, your head may hurt you because you're all right. Well, a lot of people don't know. When you're fasting, because your body used to certain things and the brain is saying to you, okay, you don't eat nothing from morning. I create the Facebook page, Chef, with the name of the apps link. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. It's not really it's just I come across it and I ask the people them to say no. And I love this. I don't have Instagram. You can post it. I come across the apps and I say to the people them they help a lot of people worldwide how to lose weight and to detox their body and to go on fasting. So the apps will tell you. So if you want to set the apps for like 8 hours, you set it for 8 hours, and then it will ring a bell and say to you, say your fasting is up, and it's gonna tell you what you can also eat. All right, the apps is on my Instagram page. I did a meal the other day with avocado, and I don't want to close the page, and I don't have another phone which I can open up with it. If you don't have to have an Instagram account. If you have a Facebook account, you can go over to Instagram, click on it, and you can see the apps. There's I did a meal, or you can message me, and I will send you the link, or you can download the apps. The apps is for free. You don't have to pay. It's very brilliant apps, but it's on my phone, and I cannot close the page because I close the page, everything crash. All right. I think it's named Fastic. But if I even tell you, I have to give you a code, and you can even use that code when you download the apps. Put in that code, and it's gonna work even more better for you. All right. Follow me on Instagram. Message me, guys, and get the apps. I've been talking about that apps over the last about a month now. That's what I want. Only I use YouTube and okay. What's up? Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do? Let me see if I can. Let me see if the page will close. I don't. Hopefully, don't close. If it close, because I do want to copy it and share it to you guys. The only option, because I know the page is gonna close. The only option, what I'm going to do when I go live tomorrow, I'm going to copy it and put the link down there that you guys can click on the link. So tomorrow night, I'm going to share the link with you guys. So I know exactly what to do. I'm going to have to open my computer and copy it, and then I will share the link with you guys tomorrow. So if you guys want to keep update with me tomorrow evening, I'm going to share the apps link with you guys tomorrow evening, because I can't share it this kind of way. For some reason, it doesn't give me the option to drop any message because I'm turning the phone this angle. So get in touch with me tomorrow. All right? And I'm going to share with you guys that you guys can have the apps for tomorrow evening. All right? Jackie. Me, I don't. Ooh, someone need. What do you drink for colon? Okay, black colon. When you have black colon, that means you're constipated. That's what Jackie's saying right down here. Because black colon, that means you need to start drink a lot of water. You need to start eat a lot more vegetables and more fruits. A lot more things you're gonna need to start eat. If I show you what I eat this evening, guys, will be having a fit. Me eat about four tangerine, banana, and I was like, oh man, that was like awesome. So my idea, when you have a colon, you need to change your diet. That's the number one thing you need to do. Just like the other night when I was talking to my audience and I was telling you guys that if you are using your toilet and you find out that your poo is too hard, it is a sign. It's telling you that you don't have enough vegetables, you don't have enough water in your body, you're dehydrated, you need to eat more healthy. Your body is telling you a sign. All right? Yeah. If you go to your toilet and when you poo and you're dropping at the pig, boof, your body is telling you something is definitely wrong with you. So you need to do a cleansing. All right? Or you do a cleansing, you can get lemon, salt, cayenne pepper, and do that colon cleanse. Also, you can get green apple, ginger, lemon, and lime. That is very good. Also, you can use lemon water, drink lemon water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach for 14 days. So there's a lot of things you can do, but you need to drink a lot of water, eat a lot of vegetables, cucumber, broccoli, cauliflower, eat a lot of salad, and then you will start to feel your diet start to change. But um, if you're constantly eating what you're eating, yeah, it's gonna get worse. Jackie. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely 100%. If you're on medication, yeah. Well, if you're on medication, also, are you eating a lot of vegetables? You will still see a little bit of changes because if you're on certain kind of medication, you're not eating certain kind of food. Like if you're eating certain kind of food, like bread, rice, dumpling, yam, all of those kind of food will bind up your stomach. But if you're on certain kind of medication, like some people when they use like iron medication, iron tablet, they constipated. So what you can also do, make sure your diet always a lot of vegetables. Trust me. My advice to anybody, if you are taking medication, guys, make sure your meal 90% vegetables. Because when vegetable go down in your diet and you're drinking a lot of water, there's nothing can go wrong. Always. All right. Quick update, guys. As we there talk, I need to spin around this. So this is the book. We still got the book, and there's a 50% off of the book coming up to Valentine. You know, Valentine is around the corner. Please go over and support my book. The book is all about Chef Ricardo Cooking. Now, I have a brand new book which I'm going to be releasing. Probably I release it by December. Hopefully, I'm going to try to release. I was going to try to release it for my birthday, but it's not going to happen for my birthday because time is running so rapidly, and there's a lot more things need to be done around the next book which I'm going to release. But as I say, you guys have to support this one. That we can also get the next book out. All right. This is just a book about me. Chef Ricardo Cooking. And a lot of people don't know where I'm coming from. I got it off of Amazon, yeah. A lot of people don't know where I'm coming from, how I get to be, you know what I mean? Chef Ricardo is important, guys. Because some people buy a book about the rich people them just because they hear this person is very famous and they will go and buy the book. But those people are not telling you how to eat healthy, how to look after yourself, how to be, you know what I mean, do certain things. Which one of these multi-billionaire gonna come out and say to you, you think that man, the richest man in the world, gonna come on social media and saying, you know what, guys, I think there is a big changes need to take in our life, or you guys to eat healthy and look after ourselves, and make sure that you guys are doing the right thing at home. They're not gonna take the time to do that. They are gonna take the time how much more money we can send up in the space to make more money and to make you guys suffer. You understand? But we are here to say, this little family are here to say, you know what, make we look after ourselves. Yes, what they are doing, probably doing some good stuff to send up these things up there if we get, you know what I mean, that they can learn more thing about human being. But what they might learn more thing about human being is to make more robot, more artificial things. You understand? But I'm gonna tell you, the richest man in the world would never come and say to you, why you guys don't try to eat healthy and try to look after yourself and try to do this and try to do that. And and you know what I mean, none of these people would never do that. It's just a little circle of people who are trying to help one another. You know what I mean? Like you guys online asking question now, what is good for this, what is good for pain, what is good, and we are saying use certain kind of natural things at home. You know what I mean? You don't, and everything we have to go and get medication for, guys. There are natural things can help you to heal the body. Healing the body also can go on fasting. Go fasting for a week and see how your body goes. You have high blood pressure, you can go on fasting. You have high sugar in your system, go on some fasting, cut out your diet. You understand? So these are just a little bit of tips and ideas. So if you want to go over Amazon and grab yourself a copy of the book. Read the book that you can understand, you know what I mean, about me and my grandmother and what happened in the future when I was a young man growing up. This can inspire someone else who I want to be a chef, grew up in Jamaica with their grandmother also. I want to learn something about the, you know what I mean, the culture and all them stuff there. Share it. Share it with others, you know what I mean. Share your ideas. Repeat the sugar with honey. Um, yeah, replace the sugar with the honey. Yeah, definitely, Jackie. That's what I do. But although when I was back in the days, I didn't like to use a lot of sugar and all them things. But that's what I do. I just use be organic honey. You can't go wrong, guys. I'm gonna tell you something. I see it with my eyes. Because the other day when me and one of my friends was like, Chef Ricardo, you wanna drink a coffee? And I said, yeah, give me a dark coffee because I know black coffee very good for you. So, and I was like, I was watching one man buy a large hot chocolate and then get about 4 to 5 sugar and was chewing it down inside of it and then he mix it and drink it. And then I was watching another thing online the other day when I saw the lady was making hot coffee. And then some person in America, every morning that's what that person do. And then he get the sugar and was pouring it down like this side down inside of it. And I was like, oh my days, if she never know what she's been doing to herself. And I was like, if someone could have said to her, don't do that. Because you just get the sugar and then you just drink it off instantly and I show you. And so all of these things is a red flag because other people seeing it and think it is good. Because he's doing a video. Just imagine you're watching Chef Ricardo right now. I get my cup over there and I'm saying, guys, good morning. How are you morning this morning, Jackie? Everything is good. I'm going to be showing you guys how we make our best hot chocolate tea and our best coffee tea. And you know what I mean? It's so excited to share with you guys this morning. So number one, what we're going to do, I'm going to be boiling my kettle and I'm going to want to get one of the best coffee in the world. And we're going to be making, this is a Jamaican coffee from the Blue Mountain. And I'm going to show you how to do it. And then you see me get 6 tablespoons of sugar, put it into it, and drink it. I could be showing you guys how to do all these things, but no. We are preaching how you can be healthy and cut out the sugar. So sugar is like water where you use to put in the plant to make the plant grow fast. So when you start, that's why I say fasting is so good. All right. You understand the fast, jo, um, Jojo, dandelion. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, dandelion is something really amazing. Dandelion root. What? Dandelion root is very powerful. You can get those things in Jamaica. Yeah, really good. Definitely. Um, but I'm just gonna quickly just saying to you guys that what I mean. I'm just giving you a little bit of tips and ideas around or some things on social media, what I mean, and these are people who are influencing others to do the same thing like what they are doing, what I mean, and it's not good. It's a red flag. Roba Ramba, hi. Um, it's just to say these are people who are influence others to do the same thing what they are doing. So just imagine me personally was doing something like this and to share with my audience to say, okay, guys, good evening to you guys. I'm going to be showing you this evening how I make the best hot chocolate in the world. No one ever tried this hot chocolate. Do your amount of views we may be getting on that one. I'm going to show you how much you can use up to at least 10 tablespoons of hot chocolate and 5 tablespoons of white sugars. And then you're going to get the cream and the marshmallow and put it into it. My YouTube channel will be blowing up. My YouTube, because I know people love these things. People love these things. My YouTube channel will be blowing up, blowing up, blowing up, blowing up. I could be coming on. Okay, guys, this afternoon I'm going to be showing you how you can also drink hot chocolate before you go to your bed. But this is the way how you're going to make it. You're going to have to get the marshmallow. You're going to have to get some marshmallow. At least get a pack of these big marshmallow. Melt it off into the hot chocolate, and then you get that milk and that fresh cream and put it on top of it. So you can get double cream and put in the hot chocolate. You know what's going to happen to your liver? I could be doing these things. My YouTube channel will be blowing up. But I'm doing something healthy. People doesn't interested. I just a couple out of 100%, you have at least 25% of the people who are interested in doing something healthy at home. But I'm gonna tell you this. Make me go in the kitchen right now and say, guys, I'm gonna be showing you how you can make one of the best Jamaican cake with this whole heap of sugar and whole heap of cholesterol and thing. Don't get me wrong. You can treat yourself, by doing things in moderation. Okay? Don't get me wrong. But I'm just simply showing you there are people out there influence others to do these things. Like, because I've been seeing the video. I saw the lady with my 2 eyes watching the video, and she was pouring it, and it was saying, guys, this is how I make my best coffee in the morning. And I watch it. And she get the coffee and mix it, and then she get the milk and mix it, and then she get the sugar and have the sugar for about a second down in the coffee, and then she drink it to show others what she do. Just imagine the amount of people who are going to be doing the same thing. That's why the doctors are full up of so many people with diabetic. All right. Um, um, good night. Okay, the book is in Jamaica, The book is in Jamaica. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. It's in Jamaica. Is in a book. I think one of the famous bookstore in New Kingston in Jamaica. But I don't remember it off of my head at the moment. But otherwise, unless you're gonna go on Amazon and order the book. But this book, I want these people to read this book because it can influence others who have a life story and I love to share it. And if you need help with your book, we got people who you don't even have to can write your book yourself. There are people who listen to your story and can write it. A lot of people are thinking, oh, how can I get my book out there? How can I get my story to share with others? People have genuine story, would love to share it. People in Jamaica got good story. I saw the young lady the other day write a story, and it was excellent. It wasn't even she write it. She was talking about our life story and then put it together. And I was saying to myself, that story would be nice to go into a documentary, to go on like probably Netflix or somewhere. There's a lot of people got true life story. You don't have to put everything into the book, but you can share at least 175% of it, and then the other 25%, you probably want to keep it for some reason. You know what I mean? But just to show you guys, okay, Jackie, let's see you purchase it, and you can get it on Amazon, wherever you are. In Jamaica, you can get it in Kingston Bookshop. Once we have, it's in Kingston. It's in Kingston Bookshop. There's the biggest bookstore in Jamaica. You have it in there, in Kingston. Yeah, but it's so delicious. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep quickly, you know what I mean, because it's like about an hour now we hand live, but just to keep you guys updated and to share a little bit of tips and knowledge and wisdom with you guys. Yes, Nadine, big thank you so much. You can get it, man. And if you have a book, your life story, and you want to get yourself a book, trust me, this, you know what I mean, there's a lot of opportunity out there for a lot of people where a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't talk about it. All right. Why why this is the question that I ask. Because I see a lot of people like the rich people, and why they keep writing books over and over, over and over. There was some people will write a book and they will sell like millions a copy. And then they hear them say, okay, we're coming out with part two of our book. But the poorest of set of people, they are the one who buy the book. And a couple of the rich, they may buy it. But just to check it, is the middle class who's supporting them to get the book. So I want to say to anybody, if you have your family, your friend of mine, or your members or whatever, publish a book, always support that person. Always. And if you got a life story or you have a story and you want your book to go out, get in touch with Chef Ricardo. We have people who do these things and can help others to achieve their goal and their dream by getting their story in a book just like this. It can happen for you, not for me only, but for millions of people upon the planet. So if you got your life story, you got a story, you don't have to be your whole life story into the book. As I said, 75%, and you want to get it out there, trust me, there are people right there can written write it. Mary Robinson, what's going on? How you been? Long time. Nice to see you coming on the show. So I just have a little bit of time and I decided to catch up with you this time of the week to make sure my members and every one of you guys are pretty good. Now guys, you guys need to join the member. All right, you guys need to join the membership and support Chef Ricardo because I think I may go live this week, just only members only. And just want to just call out all of the members. I think I'm gonna go in the members and big up all of the members, them, you know. Just big up beer members, because we got a few members in my, you know, Craig, we got the Jenny, we got Mary Robinson right here, we got Esther Delicious. Good evening, hope all you are look doing well, praying that everything is good. Definitely, man. Everything is good so far, right at this minute. And I'm going to tell you the honest truth. And God is good. God is good. God is the greatest. None above God. No matter if you feel in pain, if you are sad, if you are sick, whatever we are going through, just remember one thing. No matter what happens on this earth, that's what the Bible says. If God for you, who can be against you? Nobody else. You know what I mean? Despite what the devil want to do, despite what the enemy want to do, no matter what happened, no matter the man was sleeping on the road, God love him. He loves every person on this planet. He said it's not his will for any should perish. So why? There's no way he can take back his word because he's God. So I'm gonna tell you something. Bless up each and every one of you guys who on the live right now. 35 people, I could even 5 people. I'm going to tell you this. God is the greatest and he loves every one of us. No matter what you're going through right now. You might have got through finances problem. You might have got through some stress. You might have a little bit of sickness. You might have a little bit of thinking of something. I'm going to tell you this. Stop think. Stop the thinking of everything what's going on physically on this world, in this world. Let's think about what God has done for you. Some people live for 50, 60 years. What me always thank God for every day is this. Thank you, Lord, to keep me to live to see so many years upon my life. So God is good. But everything will never be perfect because the enemy is there to lick us, batter us like old car. But at the end of the day, you have to hold on strong. I know, say, listen, in spite of what's going on, I'm not giving up. I'm holding on to your journey. Because once you slip, that's what you want. I'm going to say, oh, yeah, you think I didn't catch you? Just hold on. Keep praying. Keep giving thanks. Keep blessing your food. Every time you eat a meal, you give God thanks and say, thank you, Lord, for providing for me. Thank you, Lord, for blessing my family. You know what I mean? You might have got through a relationship problem. You might have got through whatever. But I'm going to tell you something. Just pray to God. And ask God for this, you know what? Continue to bless me and provide for me and protect me. What more do we need? Nothing else in this world. One of us look to God and just give thanks, man, and thank Him for the blessing. You understand? Because once there is life, there is always hope. No matter what you're going through. All right? So bless up all of the people who are just blessing up with this morning. Yes, Chef, my birthday was on the 3rd. All right. Let's tell our Janet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So let's give Janet a massive birthday round of applause. YouTube need to put some things where we can big up and when we touch the button, you understand? It goes, you know what I mean? It just click in. Mary Robinson, amen. Chef Ricardo, thank you so much. So he doesn't, you know what I mean? Patricia Lewis. Yeah, man. Definitely. 100%. Every morning you pray and pray for your family, pray for your loved one, pray for your friend, pray for your enemy, especially your enemy. Pray for them also because there's a lot. Trust me, they're enough. Jackie, yeah, definitely. 100%. Shy Bunny. Janet, happy birthday. Tell her happy birthday for me, guys. Please tell her birthday for me, please. DJ, big up yourself, man. Williams is in the building this morning again. Thank you so much, Angela. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jackie. Hap- yeah, man. Tell her happy birthday to Janet for me, guys. Because you know what happened? Shout out to Chef. Big up yourself, DJH, man. Thank you so much. Nice to see you coming on the birthday. Yeah. When someone live to see 50, 60, 40, what do you think? You have to go down and just like, Father God, I'm thanking you so. That's the holy prayer me love in my whole entire life. Is this one. I always pray. And I said, thank you, Lord, to make me live to see so many years. And that is amazing. And next thing, another thing again, what me always look at also too, is this one. God is never rush. Always patient. I don't know if you guys see this. Because God keep you for 40 years, 50 years, although you go through your battle, and you go through a rough time, and you go through so many things. You know what I mean? Lots of people like smoking, doing different kind of things. Don't condemn yourself. Don't like, oh my days, I'm like this. No, don't do that. He loves everybody. That's why he said, everyone, not everybody, everyone. He said, it's not my will to make anyone perish. Okay? That's the message he put out for everyone. So no matter what you are going through, There is always a change. And you know, me always tell myself, say, when you wake up in a new day, it's always been a new day. So it's a new start. It's a new beginning. If it even take another 30 years, it's a new day, it's a new beginning. But what God is saying, it's going to come a time where you're going to have to say, okay, right? Or you're going to have to make a decision. Just like if you, all right, as an example, you're paying for something, you know that it's going to come to an end where you have to pay for it. So it's going to come to a time when everything's going to stop. So you're going to have to say, you know what, it's time for me to make my decision. It's time for me to do this. Okay? But I know that there's a lot of people go through rough time in this life. Rough time, hardship, everything. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Always remember this. God is with you. And that's why he keep you so long. He keep you for 40 years. Your husband come and he left you. You're married again, you find another husband and he gone, left you. That's why he keep you for so long. He's saying, you know what? Why you worrying yourself, my sister? Why you worrying yourself, my brother? All right? So if you live for 35, 40 years, 32, 60 years, 90 years, 80 years, always do this one thing. Go down on your knee and say, thank you, Lord, for keeping me for 40 years. It's amazing. All right. So, Janet, may the good Lord bless you, guide you, and protect you, and get many more here. Catholic, big ups. All right, Janet. Happy birthday once again. And let's give God thanks, man. Continue to push on no matter what's going on, no matter what you're going through, no matter what relationship, no matter, just think on God and say, you know, I'm just giving God thanks. No matter, there's no time to think about nothing right now in the world. It's just giving God thanks right now. That's the most important thing right now in this whole entire world. We're gonna have difficult. Nothing not gonna be easy in life. And to and to and to knowing that, you know what I mean, like, yeah, to get closer to and closer to God, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be a battle you have to fight. You know how much battle fight on this planet? With David, Moses, and all of these people go through rough time, but they still keep the faith. The only thing you want to do is just keep the faith. Nothing else. Keep the faith and keep praying. And every time you cook a meal and you eat it, this is what you need to do. Bless the food and say, thank you, Lord, for what you provide for me and my family. Bless the hand that who made the food. Always pray before you eat your meal. Because when you pray, you're giving, say, you know what? I'm giving God thanks for providing for me. Because trust me, they're like, you might have just eat a slice of bread for go to your bed. There are others people don't even have a food to eat before they go to their bed. But don't get the end of it. And this is another thing where a lot of people keep saying, and I don't understand why people say this thing. It's not my fault why he is in that situation. Don't think that way. Think positive. You know what I mean? Always think positive. Always think with love. Always say, you know what? It could have been me. You know what I mean? If you see someone, if you're walking down the road and you see someone stretch out their hand and ask you for £1, if you don't have it, you know what? I don't really have it, and that's it. But if you have it, give him. You understand? This is what I heard a lot of people saying. And another thing, I heard someone say to me the other day. Oh, sorry if I mention this to you guys, but you have to mention these things. I would never help my own. You're not gonna help someone else. You prefer help my own. Now, if you left from Jamaica and live in Canada, England, US, German, France, wherever you live, and when you live in this country, you're gonna tell yourself, okay, because you live in England or you live in you say, okay, I'm not gonna be helping no one. I'm just gonna be helping my own. But you have a stroke, and when you're going to the hospital, it's not your own is looking after you now. It's the other people that might look after you. Just imagine at that moment. He said to you, so you know what, all right, I just do what I can do. And I'm not going to be doing it professional and I'm not going to be doing it the right and proper way. But I'm going to do it because of the way you are thinking. Your heart is not clean. So I'm going to use this as an example for a lot of people because a lot of people think this kind of way. If you are thinking that kind of way, stop. That is not coming from God. That is coming from the devil. From the devil, from the pit of hell. Always thinking this. It doesn't matter where you are in this world. Whether you're there China, whether you're there wherever you are. Either you live underneath the earth where we don't see those kind of people, or you live in the sky where I don't meet those kind of people yet. Always think this. Wherever you are, help others. Because if God was only just falling rain in England and none of falling in Jamaica, but what God do, He fall rain everywhere in the world. For sure, He say He's a faithful God. And that's what God wants us to do. Be faithful with one another. Because if you don't faithful with one another, you can't be faithful to God who created the world. You're not a true person. So you always have to be honest with yourself, with others, and showing love with others. Everything not going to be perfect, but at least me and the other people walking around cannot see your heart. But just remember, the God who created us in our mother womb, for it was like this, like a mustard seed, growing up till being an adult, till they live 150-year-old. He knows everything because He's the one who created you. That's one of the most mysterious things ever exists on earth. How someone grow in a lady womb, growing up to be turned a man or turned a woman. There's no man on earth. That's what Elon Musk and the whole of them are trying to do. But it can't happen. Try to blow breath without it can exist. It can't happen. That's the mystery and that's the secret of the Most High, the God who created the universe to make everything in place. There's no man on earth, no matter what they do. That's why you see them make a whole heap of iron and I try to create this and I try to put breath in it. It can't work. It can't work because what? That's the secret of God. And that's what, you know what, but that's why I love my God, you know. I don't care what nobody want to tell me. I'm so happy He did not do it. Because anyone did do it, just imagine what would have happened on earth this very day. If God did allow man to blow breath in human being, what would have happened? There are so many things that have happened worse than what we are going through right now. But God didn't. God have a plan. And you see, God's plan never go in vain. God's plan work out the right and proper way. That's the God me believe in. That's the God. Because right now, look how much robot them I try build and I try to put breath in them, but they can't work. Them have to use battery and charge them. So guys, I tell you, so every one of you guys who believe in a God and trust God, congratulations, because that's the God. Because a lot of people don't believe in God. That's why the Bible says the rich man, it's going to be difficult for a rich man to enter in the kingdom of God unless he will humble himself like a child, like a baby, and surrender himself. That's the only way. Because the rich will always want to get richer and always want to make more money. That's how it goes. But me and you, who in the little middle class, we just share the love, come ourselves together and make it happen. Understand? If God did allow man to blow breath in human, just imagine what would have happened on this earth today. But God said, you know what? No matter what happened on this earth, no one would never know one secret is to put breath in human being. So, you know what? I thank God for everything. What he have a plan. He have a plan. And that was the plan. So, you know what? People, blessed and safe from England, Chef. Thank you so much, man. You don't know the thing already. Be safe too. El Tumbling, big up yourself, man. Yeah, man, the earth is, yeah, man, just I give thanks. We have to give thanks, man. God is the most powerful, and there's none above God. In earth, in heaven, under the earth, underneath the sea, nothing above God. And that's why I say human should have, I don't understand. Some people just don't put their trust in God. And when you look on the whole thing, why you would never trust God and believe in God who create this world, who create the heaven, the moon, the stars, human being to be on the earth. Because when you just look at when a lady get pregnant and having a child from birth, from just a little thing inside of her growing like a mustard seed till you live for 150 years, that is the power of God. Right there, sir. A good vibes. People, we want to do 7 day worth of lemon water next week, not this week. Today's Monday. Next week we're gonna be doing that, and tomorrow night we have to catch up again, all about us who not be today. You know what I mean? So we just want to just el tumbling. I'm telling you, and it's not only you, it saved so many people. So many people got through wholly, but wholly. You got people went through some things on this planet, and them like, how comes me? Some people might have say, how comes me come out of this? How comes this? I'm gonna tell you something, man. Let me tell you this. One thing I know, the Bible says, and it can't be wrong. If God be for you, who? Nobody, not even the enemy, want to try to make you things to happen to you. God not gonna allow that to happen, and that's the power of God. God will always, because there's no way God can take back His word. You know, He said, "It's not my will for any one should perish, but all should just come to know God, who's the Lord and Savior." He nah make you perish. You're gonna go through a whole heap of stuff because that is the plan. You have to face reality. You have to go through a lot of things. You have to suffer. You have to meet it. But what God want to say, you have to hold on. Things have been happening from the beginning, but it will come a end. Everything will come to a end one day, but it's going to take some time. You may take 200 years, you might live to see 150 years, but what he said, hold on. Why you worry yourself? I've been providing food for you. You might not have one what you need to have, but hold on strong. Don't give up. Keep the faith. You might not drive a nice car or live in a big house, but that is just material things. That is just material things. That is not important. What God is saying, just hold on for me. Me. Hold on. Don't let go me. Don't let go me. Just be with me. You be alright. You know? Yeah. You don't have to be driving one of the most expensive vehicle, living in one of the most expensive house. No, just hold on upon me. Don't worry yourself. Everything is okay. Everything is great. Number one, put your trust in me, believe in me, and everything will be okay. You don't have to worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing we are going on upon this earth. Because what's happening right here, you're going to your 9 to 5 job, paying your bills, paying all of these gas, electric tax, and all of these whole heap of stuff. It's just a matter of time. Because nothing will never last forever except salvation. The Bible can't wrong. So all of these things where you see people are trying to do on pressure. What all of these people what they don't know, the government, what they don't know, it's their responsibility to make sure the people on earth is making sure that they are okay, making sure they got in food, making sure everything, because these things are been happening from God create this world. You got the taxpayer, you got this, you got that. But the taxpayer man must see that the people them be okay and make sure the people them is alright. These government have a lot of responsibility. And the day of judgment, God will judge them and ask them, why you name it Jackie and his family having a lovely meal and don't make them go through this all of this whole difficult and stressing out their whole self, because the government is making a lot of people stress also. It's going to be their responsibility because they are the one who running the nation. So every government who come in and make the people them suffer and not doing the right thing, I'm going to tell you, they have a beating to get. And their beating gonna be, it's not gonna be an easy one. So they think everything is cookie and curry right now. But what they're not thinking about at the end time, everything is not all of these prime minister, wherever who come in and go and come in and go, they have to make sure. Even I think they need to come back and apologize to the people them that we think we should have done better to help you guys. That's what need to be done right now. Even in the UK, the prime minister need to come back and said, you know what, guys, I need to apologize to you, and let's pray and make we can see what we can be doing better for the helping the people, that the people don't struggle and not go through difficult. So many people right now in England is struggling, not even can turn on a heater to get warm because the government is pressuring them. But the government, the who in power, have a beating to get. But they're only thinking, okay, make we see how much people we can get locked up, how much people we can get into this, how much things can happen, how much money we can make, and all of them things there. It is more than that. They will be paying for all of these things, and it's not going to be an easy task for them. It's going to be a bad one. The enemy will have them, because God was going to say, why you did not help the people and for them to be better? Why you didn't put things in place? Because you are the one who in power to make the people them life a little bit much more better, help the people them in the country. They're not looking at that. They want to be living certain kind of life, driving certain kind of car, fly from one end to one end. That's not what the government's supposed to do. Because when you read the Bible, the government's supposed to help the people. That's what the Bible says. But they don't want to follow the Bible. They want to do their own thing. And their own thing, what happened? It is messing up the whole entire world. All of these prime ministers in every country on this planet will have to pay something because they in power. If you come in and you're voting this prime minister and he did not run the country the right and proper way, it's going to be his responsibility and judgment there to be according why you did not help the people at that time when you were in power. Power is a very important thing, but power is not something you should just take it lightly. When you are in power, just like at your, all right. Where a lot of people don't know about power. Power is a thing like this, guys. All right. Say if you are in a country and you're running for the nation, you're supposed to making sure the people does not struggle, making sure that the people them is okay, and making sure that things is in place, that the people is not suffer. You understand? Yes, also the people will go to church and praise God and worship God and make sure that is very important also. But the prime minister should not make the people them struggle and suffer and thinking other ways when they should be thinking the right way to make things in place, because they're not doing it, setting things. That's why I'm saying all of these government, they don't understand what's going on right now in the world, because what happened, they are doing their own thing. And true, they don't even have time for you when God talk to them, because God is saying, listen, I think you guys need to change what's going on right now in the world. Me and you can't go and talk to them because they're not going to listen to us. Because why? They're not going to understand what we are talking about. Because they are, the enemy, I rule them and I tell them what to do. Because when I look right now in England, because that's where I live, okay, and see that people can't turn on a heater, and some people can't turn on a gas, some people don't got no food, and there is so many rich, bounty, billionaire in the country can come together and say, you know what, let's help a lot of the people in the country to make things much better for the people in the country. The prime minister will have to pay for it. If you run for prime minister, you didn't do your good job before, you need to repent, and they need to come back and apologize to the people. This is important. So if any government people listening right now, this is important. You need to go back and get all of these prime minister, and they need to come in House of Parliament and say to the people, we must apologize for you guys not doing the right thing and to setting the right thing in place. So this is what we have to do. We're going to apologize. Without they apologize, they have something responsibility for the rest of their life. Apologize to the people. is very, very important. But anyway, it's going to be a long topic on that one. DJ, so true. Let me hear what Jackie has to right. I said, there's a lot of people who's suffering, man. Yes, definitely. Because, as what Jackie said, there are a lot of people are struggling. You understand? And there are good citizen people who are struggling. Good people who came in and worked very hard, and you know what I mean. Some people work very hard and relationship might just fall apart, and you know what I mean. One family have just have the kids them a deal with and all them thing, and they have to drop the kids to school, pick up by the kids. The politician then need to come and apologize to the people, as God will beat them. Trust me, that's the message for them. Every politics in the world need to come out to the people and say, you know what, people, you know what, citizen of this country, say, citizen of this country, we have to make some apologize. Things didn't put in place the right and proper way. We need to change things, and we're going to make it more easier for the citizen in the country where they go to the supermarket, you know, have to struggle to get food. To eat, people can't even go to the supermarket and buy a bread and a loaf of milk. Food. When God used one bread and feed the multitude, you cannot even go into the supermarket and buy a bread or a milk. Food you're supposed to eat. They make everything expensive for the people. They make the people suffering. Suffer. They have to pay for this. There's no way on this earth. The first thing what they need to do, they have to come out. All of the prime minister that were left and gone and make so many people suffer. Have to come out and come back and say, you know what, even the family member, we must apologize to our nation. They have to. Food. People can't eat. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, because you're in a country, you can't able to plant food. Because the place is cool. And if you even say you're going to plant and put up a little thing around the back of your garden, the council going to come and lick it down because you think, oh yeah, you're planting food and you're supposed to do it that kind of way. Food. Food people can't even buy. I see it with my eyes. You know what the people them have to do? I go in a shop and I take out the food them. And then the police come and lock them up. That's what's happening right now. Food. Don't get me wrong, some people can buy it and some people cannot buy it. But food, this is what it's going to right now. Something where you eat, people can't buy it. And it's a serious thing. Every country right now in the world need to go out and apologize. Because if people read the Bible and understand the Bible, back in the days, all of these people, one time one rich man got to the king, to God, and said to him, say, may give back everything. He was a taxpayer. Everything back to the people that went collect. And give back all of the money back to the people. Trust me, this is sad. So all of the money when you see them are trying to collect, all of the people who are work very hard and collect all of this tax money, all of this kind of, and I try to rip off the people, they will pay for it. It's going to take long. Trust me, it's going to take 30, 40, 50 years. But then think, all of them big people, you see, I wear them big sleeve and drive their most expensive car and drive around and laughing and having a good time. Trust me, unless they repent themselves from what they're doing and say, you know what, this is wrong, they should never make the people them suffer like this. And time, I think because the people don't understand what's going on. Because every government in the world need to go out and apologize to the people them and tell loved one and family member, some people have family member gone before us, and apologize to them and say, you know what, I think we are doing something wrong. So many people are supposed to be suffering. People can't even turn on the electric, turn on the Wi-Fi, turn on a little bit of thing. Everything is all about how much money we can make. That's what's going on in the world right now. But they have it wrong. Trust me, they have this thing wrong. And I'm thinking the other day that in myself, they don't even know what's going on. They don't know what's going on right now, because if they know exactly what's going on, what they would have done is come. The first thing what they need to do is come and apologize to the nation, especially in England, because they're ripping off a lot of people in England at the moment with tax, with everything, everything. Food expensive, water bill, water. What God give us, and God give man wisdom and knowledge. As God need to start to charge for water and charge for the knowledge when give people, when give human. Suppose God was charging for water. These people, I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys see what's going on. Germany. Eh? Water. Suppose God was, Jesus was charging every time he fall the rain. We have to pay back the water bill. And God give man knowledge and wisdom to say, okay, this is what we're going to do to help our people and to build the nation a better way. But what happened? That the people, the bigger leaders, them, not listening to the nation, and they're doing their own thing when they should be helping the people to be better. They're doing something different. If this doesn't change, trust me, it's going to be a revolution. It's coming soon. The first thing what the prime minister need to do in every country, in America, Canada, German, wherever you are, they need to go out and pray and ask God forgiveness and apologize to the people of the nation. If they don't do this, even the king in England should be stepping out and go to the prime minister and say to him, we need to do something. Nobody now do nothing. But everybody think everything is cook and curry. That's why they say when they think one side of the grass is green, it's another side is. But what they're thinking, they're doing everything right now. And that's why I said the Bible cannot wrong. Because when they read the Bible tell you about all of these things. Or they're collecting this all the tax and all the thing. And that's why when the rich man, the tax collector will go back, he said, I will give back all of the tax money to the people and come and surrender to God. Why that tax man did it is the same thing what is going on right now in the world. If these people doesn't do it, it's going to be a revolution upon this planet. They need to come and tell the nation that we are doing something wrong. All of these prime ministers need to do it. Need to surrender and say we are doing something wrong. And listen to the people. All the people need is food and can pay them bill and like money in their pocket where they can go on holiday and enjoy themselves. That's all the people them need. What they are trying to do, take away every single thing from the people, and that the people don't have nothing. If the people who call by my name should surrender and pray to God, what do you think would happen on this earth? All of them people what you see are going with this holy thing. I try to pressure the people. What do you think God would do? God will take them away. God will take them away and get somebody else in place. The people them just need for just start pray and trust God and believe. If everybody come out and pray and ask God for a transformation for all of these people, can you imagine? Water bill, you're paying so many bills. Water bill, electric, gas, everything. Water should be free. Nobody should pay for water. In no country in the world, no one should be paying for water. Water should be free. So I want to pray that God have to make them start pay God for your water. Because these people is taking billions from us and say we have to pay a water bill because they're building a foundation to make water bill. That's the government responsibility to use the tax people their money to set up the system to make the bill them pay. No man upon earth should be paying for water. That is a free gift from God. But we're paying for water. Water bill and electric. No man upon earth should be paying for that because we can get electric from the sea by using water. Nowhere on this earth. So, me want to ask the government, what about when God start to charge him to pay back the water bill when we're charging us? So what they're going to say, oh, we have to charge us more water bill. And God has said no. Because nobody on earth is supposed to pay for water. Water is supposed to be free because that is coming from God. I don't know if that makes sense, people, but let me know what you think because it's a lot we can talk about. And I think somebody was saying to me, Chef Ricardo, I think you need to run a broadcast the other day. Because the people, this is how we can get to talk with our audience and talk with the people and connect with the people and let the people know certain things. Because the prime minister them and all of these big people does not care about the people in the country. They're all about their self and how much money they can make to send to do all different kind of unnecessary things, but not putting things in place to make sure the people them just want food. That's the main important thing. Food. That they can be healthy and then kids are right. Cut out water bill. Water bill need for cut out. All of them. Now I would understand about like wildfire and them thing they like you know what I mean, forget because them have to, you know what I mean. Electric can come from water. All of them things where you see them charge us. And just because is a money making thing. They're not there for helping the people. So they want to find out how much money they can make and rip off the people that they can live a better life also. Because when they're running for prime minister and more money you're making, it's all about is a money making thing. It's not there for helping the people. That's the people can have a better life and a better immune system. Just imagine how many people are gonna wake up in US, Canada, England, all over the world this morning. And if you're thinking, okay, I have to go to work to pay my water bill and my electric and my phone bill at the end of the month. That's how they're stressing off the people and I try to get rid of the people all over the world at this moment. Me attacking to them. The only option the whole world have right now is to tell the prime minister they need to change. The one question I want to ask all of the prime minister, what about when God start to charge them for the water? That's the question I want to ask. What they going to say? Because if they are pressuring when water should be free, water should be free in every country. Every country, water should be free. No one should be paying for water. That's the biggest mistake they start make. And as some know say, right straight away, all of their money where their water bill company are make, they don't know what they are doing. The government should put in things in place because the government is taking money from the tax people like taxing us. The government should set up a system where the water, we don't have to pay water bill. If we even gonna pay a water bill, it's like probably like £1.50 or £2.50 for water bill. Water should be free. Oh, God. Just imagine God fall rain and you get water. And then man, I charge you for the water. Oh, I don't understand how that makes sense. Water should be free. But what the government, I don't know if you guys understand what I mean. If some people don't understand, when I say water should be free, water must free. Nobody not supposed to charge people for water. The government, okay? Well, a lot of people don't know. The government need to set up, when the government tax me and you, the tax people money should set up a system for water and electric. All right? Not no private sector supposed to come in and set up that. That's supposed to be response with the government. The government, that's why the government tax us to fix road and to do set up a system where for water. That's what people can get water to do. Water. Why people charging people for water? Where that come from? Somebody tell me where that come from, because I don't understand this. I would love to learn where water, people paying for water, where that come from. When God fall the rain upon this earth, and God give us knowledge and wisdom, that we say, okay, set up a system that the nation can have water, but we have to pay for water. Okay. So when God start flash the lightning up in the sky, then we have to go start pay for it then. That's what I want to find out. Suppose, okay, so even the sea, where that come from? Is God create the sea? Is none of the prime minister them in the world create the sea? Is God create the sea? Water supposed to free, all right? Because, yeah, yes, Mary Robbins said, when we used to catch the water, and the government stopped that. But the government, when the government tax you when you go to work, the government should use the tax money to set up a system, because that's where you're paying for your water bill and everything. It's through tax. So when, all right, okay, all right. Just imagine me have an island for myself. This is my island right here, sir. Okay? In this island, we got 1 million people live in this island. Okay? We getting waterfall. We're setting up a wheel or something where we can keep water. So when God fall the rain, the water catch into the wheel and all them stuff there, and we catch a whole of water. We got rocks with water coming out from the mountain and all them thing there. There's a lot of rock with water coming out from the mountain. Okay? So when you go to work and you do your 9 to 5 and you pay tax, we draw a certain percentage of tax from that to put towards, if we take £10, if you're making £950 a month and we take £50 out of it, we use £10 for water, £5 for electric, £5 for the road, £5 for something else. That's how it's supposed to go. It's not supposed to be in a private sector come in and I run the business and I rip off the people them. The government is the one supposed to be responsible to make sure the people them have everything in place. That's his job. That's why when the Bible was saying to the rich, to the tax collector, he will give back all of the money back to the people because he was doing something wrong. And when God said to him, say, if you not give back the people, I'm hell him go and repent. So enough of them tax people will be going to hell. Who collecting the money from the people and are not doing it the right thing. Not to send it go do something else. But you come like you don't understand what we are going on. What's going on in this world. Yes, there's a lot of things being happening from creation. You understand? But is man continue to keep doing it? We shouldn't be paying for no water bill. Water not supposed to pay for. That's supposed to free for everybody. Everyone. Water bill and even electric should be free. Because when you go on your work, say this is an island of 1 million people. And if you have 1 million people working in this island and you're collecting £50 from 1 million people, what are you going to do with that out of that £50 when you collect from 1 million people? Do you know how much amount of money that? So that 1 million people who in the country, in this island, and they are paying £50 for tax every month. Just check up 1 million times multiplied by £50. That's a lot of money to invest in that one little island. So what you want to do, you pull a certain amount of money to put things in place to make the 1 million people happy. Everything's supposed to be in place for them. Electric, water. Now, all of them think about phone and all them thing there. Everything's supposed to be happy. In that 1 million paying £50 every month is a lot of money. Not only if you go drive big car and buy big plane and make certain kind of things, we go some different places, go do certain things. That's where the money is wasting. Because the government is not thinking for the people them in the country. They are thinking, and then you set a certain amount of money aside if you want to help another country who are suffering. That's how the country is supposed to run. So that's why I keep telling you people, the government need to come back and apologize to the people them because they're doing it wrong. And the king in England need to come out and apologize to the people and say, you know what? I think we are living a certain kind of life and we see it. Not because you're a king and down there, so the man down there, so I eat salt mackerel and boiled banana and dumpling in England and live like animal. And you hope this up. The whole of them need to come out and apologize to the people and say, you know what, this is wrong. This is, come like not even, because we are out there, we see what's going on. They're not out there. They're not out there. We out there and see exactly what's going on in the era, how people are live like animal. People come like they're not even food. And what happened? So we say I believe things can change. The only things where things gonna change, the government them have to come out from underneath them shell, you know, when they senior kind of shell and come and apologize to the people them in the country and say, you know what, things must change. It can't be the same like this. Things have to change. How are we going to do it? If the government is charging tax people who are work, 1 million people living in our country. But just I give you an example, guys. You understand? 1 million people living in one country. 1 million people living. That's an example. All right? And the people them are paying 5%. Say 5% tax. You don't need more than that. All right? Minus 5% tax. How much is that? That's a lot of money. That's an example may I give you, guys. Out of that 5% tax, that can spin around to help the people them by putting things in place. Water to make people get it for free because you're taking money from the tax people them. And electric. That's what the tax money is supposed to do. The government doesn't care about the people, and that's where the problem is. And that's why so many things have been happening right now in front of the people them eyes, and they cannot correct it. Because what? If the government them doesn't come out after them shelf, and then shell, you know, like when a snake in a shell, and now come out certain time, is the same way the government needs to come out, and then they apologize to the people and say, you know what, we are doing something wrong. And we need to apologize to you guys. We need to change your whole system and make you guys can live a better life. Why some people in London live in such an apartment where you have to drive, go upstairs, and you him appear the same tax. You him appear the same tax. And you him appear the same, what you call this now? Council tax bill. Because he might pay £130 and probably pay £150. I saw things are run. So all of this need to change. Because he might drive from downstairs of the road. He not drive in a car park, you know. He drive go right upstairs, which part is flat there, and he park up there. Without the government come and apologize to the people and tell the people them, we are sorry, we did something wrong. It will continue like this until Judgment Day. When Judgment Day come, they have something to pay for. Because trust me, every prime minister in the world, no matter who they all do have a box. Everybody have a box. But when you go in your box, you have something to pay for. They don't think them away there. Them just think everything is cook and curry. Everything not cook and curry. And one day you're gonna have to give according to what you were doing. So if you do something good, congratulations. So now when we see what's going on right now, the people them are suffering. The people them are suffering, the people them are struggling, and that's why you have so many people have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. All of these things. Why? Because The people them are going through a mental problem right now. Anxiety. You think you think people can just get up every day and are sick like this? Is must something is going on. Why the people them are sick every day? The government them need to come out in every country and apologize to the people and say we are sorry. Things need to change. Number one, nobody not supposed to pay for water bill. So if people start paying for water, if the government charge so many people for water bill, I think God needs to charge the government for water bill. I don't know how that's going to happen, but that's going to be a new one. That would have to be a new one. Yeah, because if the government is charging the people tax, that tax money should be setting up a system for us to benefit we, not to benefit certain people. It's to benefit the people in the country because we are paying tax. And the more tax we are paying, is the less benefit we are get. Tell me what I do for you. You're paying, what I do for you? All right. But try for sure say people are not using their brain. And it is sad. Okay. You live in a country and you're paying tax. Every month you pay a tax out of your wages. What that tax do for you? Tell me what I do for you. Because you not get nothing free. You still have to pay your water bill. You still have to buy food. You still have to pay your electric and your gas and make sure everything all right. And if you buy a car and you still have to fix your house, you still have to paint your house, you still have to pay a road tax for your. When you pay a tax, what it do for you? That's what I want to know. Because the road is nothing. The road is a lease. God gave us knowledge and wisdom to build a road. That's why God gave us that. Tell me, when you pay a tax, what it do? Well, you know, say, yes, you don't know what. At least my government do this for me. I don't have to pay a water bill. Nothing when you pay a tax. Anybody who pay a tax, tell me what it does for you. Tell me. I want to know what it do for you. Because you still have to pay your bills every month. Then, if you were paying tax and you know, say, boy, at least, we know, say, the government, we don't have to pay electric and we don't have to pay for water bill. Then, you could have said, at least when I pay my tax. Yes, we know that we got the NHS is one, but you're paying tax for that. You're paying tax for that. But may I say, what else? We have free. Nothing else. Nothing. Everything. School, you still have to pay for it in tax. I'm talking about every school in the world should have. No kid not supposed to pay to go to school. No kids. That's supposed to be free. I don't know if me and you even talk about this opinion right now till the next 250 years, it won't change. Because why? These people is not running by through God. They're running by through the enemy. That's why they are doing this. You understand? So my advice to everybody, yes, in England you may get NHS free, which is very good. Your health come first before everything. But when you go to the doctor and you go to NHS, you have to wait at least 6 hours before you even see a doctor. And like you're getting something like, yes, it is there in place for everybody. But when you look, when we see that lady the other day, we have the stroke. And I'm like, this lady been helping people all of her life, looking after people, running up and down, looking after people, give them medication, looking after them, paying her tax over the last 40 years. And when she have the symptom the other day, and her doctor, and she call her doctor, and her doctor look upon her and tell her, say, oh, you only have a headache. How you gonna look on a patient over the phone and tell the person that you only have a headache, and you don't see the person to test the person blood pressure and to test the person to make sure the person all right? In a couple of days' time, the person have stroke. Run to the doctor A&E. You know what happened? You know how long they take to see her? About 6 hours. So where the money go? When the people, a lot of people don't understand what's going on in the world. This thing, I'm gonna tell you this: if the Bible wrong, there's no God. That's the only thing me that say. So the Bible have to write. There was a tax collector in the Bible. We don't need to read in the Bible. We don't need to read in the Bible. You see them people who collect tax? Trust me. If every tax collector in England, US, China, wherever you are, if they does not repent, like what that tax collector man said to Jesus when he was walking, Jesus was going to a place. I don't know if it's Nicodemus or whatever they want to call him in the Bible. I read it. And he said to me, I will give back all of the tax money we are collect from the people them and come and repent. When I read in the Bible, it is in the Bible. If this Bible does wrong, there's no God. Some knows that the Bible can't wrong, so there's a God. Read in the Bible, people. If you are paying tax in your country, you're supposed to see things in place. And things where we have seen in place right now is not in place. It's just a trick and a con to make the people feel aware, to feel good in their self. But there's nothing. Trust me. And may I tell you that. All of them people who you see doing all of these things, they will have to pay for it. Trust me. That's the Bible can't go wrong. They have to. Because that's a sweet part in the Bible, and I read it over and over. And I always say to myself, these people don't know what they are doing. You understand? Because when we look and see, why are you paying so many tax? Do you know amount of people right now in England paying like 40% tax? That's a lot of money. Whole heap of money, 40% tax. Some people, I'm like, no. Where those money is going to? It's only one thing. It's to build bigger stuff and make them can go deeper into how much people can just get out of one place. We don't understand what I talk about. And that's where the money is going. And that's why you can't see nothing happening for you guys. That's why I'm saying, we in the country, you're supposed to have free water bill and free electric. You shouldn't be paying for these things. God give man wisdom and knowledge to do these things. Why God didn't charge us for the water when it fall the rain? Wait till the time God start charge us. I don't know how the Prime Minister in England gonna handle that one. Then he's gonna put pressure more upon the people them. And then he's gonna say, okay, because God charge us for the water, so we have to go charge enough for more money. I don't know how they're gonna do this one. But if God should start to charge for the water when it fall from sky, then he's gonna pressure us. But God would have said, no, I am the one who put in the water in place. So you need to, when you charge the tax money, you need to set up the system that means the people don't have to pay for water bill. A good vibes. People, it's a long time on the phone, almost 2 hours now. You know, so I'm gonna have to close the show. I see a lot of homeless people who have been, you know, I was watching a video the other day where Ringo was feeding the homeless, and it's sad. He was cooking for the homeless. I'm going to show you how the system steer. And that's why I know that something definitely wrong. Now, the guy said, we've been here, sir, over the last 3 years, homeless, no food, no shelter, no nothing. For 3 years, or more than 3 years, I was watching the video. And the one time the guy come and cook some food, you guys come right here. Over 3 years. How you put that in place? 3 years, you know? And none of this authority, none of them never come there and look at the homeless them and give them food and try to help them. Or cook some food and bring it over there. That's what the guy was saying. We are here for 3 years. And nobody never once come here and give us little food and cook for us. And the guy come here and I cook the food, but you come here now. Look at that. It is sad. Brother, the only way things can change, these prime ministers need to come from underneath them shell, come out and apologize to the people. When I watch the video, I watch the video probably about 15 times. I've been like repeating it. Because the way the guy was talking, the guy was like, we are here for what? 3 years. No one never come here and give us nothing. And this guy came out of his no zone and come and cook some food and I tried to help us. And look what you guys come and do. It's sad. It's sad, man. When you look at the whole thing right now, there's so many people, not only in England alone, but in the US, because we see them on videos. There's a lot of people who are homeless. Homeless, brother. Homeless. And all of these people who are making millions. Them talking about who want to get richer and richer and richer and more money. That's what I say. How the Bible for wrong? The Bible cannot wrong. The Bible says all of these multi-billionaires who have so many money and don't even want to help others, they cannot enter in the kingdom of God. There's no way. Because the Bible says unless they're going to surrender themselves. You're going to hear people, oh yes, we got some billionaire, they set up charity. You know where the money go when you're talking about charity? The money come back straight to their pocket. You don't come like another thing, man. That's not what I go on. Charity. No one tell me nothing about the charity thing. Because the money have come right back to them in their pocket. That's where the charity come from. You know what we call charity? When you go out, cook some food, give the people, build up house, help the people in the community, wipe out a piece of a land and build up some free house, get the homeless, take the people them off a certain kind of things what them do and fix up the people them. And that we call charity. If you not do that, when you don't talk to me about charity. And like now when we say to the people them say, I got a link in the description box and I want to go into the Philippines. Someone reach out to me and say, Ricardo, can you help me? I'm going to part the house for them and set the roof and make them have a better roof. That's what we call charity. That's what we call where you're going to help someone. Look at the amount of land. Look at the amount of people who are struggling all over the world and nobody not see this. You think God not see this? God see it. And God knows exactly what's going on. But God not going to come down on earth and fix the situation. We are here already. We have to deal with it. God will bless you and provide for you every day and making sure that you have a little bit of meal. But there are people who are there, is trying to get more and more and more and not helping the people. And those people, I'm not even talking about him alone. There are other people in India, in China, in Canada. If you get all of these people together, do you know what they can do for a lot of homeless people in the world? Sure. I'm not even talking about him alone. There's a lot more there. But the other day I hear this guy was talking about, oh, they set up charity, helping people in the community. If you cannot wipe off a piece of a land and build up like 600-700 little houses, beautiful house, you got people who have like trillions sit down pan. You take out 1 trillion, buy a piece of a land and fix up some houses and give it to poor people who are in need. You're not saying nothing. Nothing. What you're going to say is rubbish. That's what I call charity. When you can go out there, take up someone and put him in. You know, like what the Jamaican Prime Minister do right now. A lot of people don't know, you know. I think that's a blessing. I don't mean I'm not really in politics and them thing there, but when every time I see him cut that roasting and a family have a new house, it's a family going in a better zone. It's for the kids in a better life. Because I never see that in Jamaica. The only time you see somebody do something brilliant, and Mr. Bean, we walk in some poor people country, like in some country we don't have nothing, and then build up like us 100 house, 200 house, and give to people. That's the only somebody me see. That's what we call charity. These rich people, where you think they might give people, yes, we need food, but there are people need to be sleeping much more better and comfortable, and have a healthier lifestyle. We don't see that. All right. It's a long thing to talk about. And as I say, if we even talk and talk and talk and talk till the sky even come down, if them not changing, nothing will change. The only time when they change, a judgment day. Them are going to say, why me didn't do this, why that never did done. But they need to listen to the people. Without the Prime Minister, them listen to the people, nothing can change. The people them only need food and can help them with them bills. That's it. Food and them bills. And people are right. And find and say if they can get a little better job, if they have a little bit of money where they can help their family at home. That's it. The people them now want nothing else. They now ask the Prime Minister for nothing. Give the people them food, give the people them a better home, and make the people can able to pay their bills. Don't pressure the people them. The government them are not listening to the people, and the people them are, because certain kind of people, middle class, may have a little bit of money, so they might have like this Prime Minister. So, oh yes, we want this Prime Minister to come in. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. It doesn't work that way. It better you don't have a Prime Minister, because when the Prime Minister then come in, they just mess up the thing, make it get worse. You need someone who they can listen to the people, listen to the nation, listen to what the people are saying in the country. So if you hear the people are saying, we need this, you need to take action. I don't think Prime Minister is a waste of time. We're paying for nothing. We pay the Prime Minister then for nothing. For what? I think you better you get the army to come in or someone to come in and to just talk for the people and listen to what the people have to say. Because no Prime Minister is listening to the people. They are doing their own thing. They are trying to make the people suffer. This is what's happening right now. The people have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetic, not eat properly because they are thinking about so much things they have to pay for. They're thinking about the bills, the car insurance, this, that, the TV license, all sort of stuff. And it's frustrating for a lot of people because they don't have it. The money what they're earning is not enough. So this is what they do. Because they know the people them living in the country. So if a person are earning £1,200 a month, your bills what's going out is more than £1,200 a month. So your bills going out is like £2,500 a month. So what you expect you left that people to do? Mr. Prime Minister, that's the question I want to ask him. Because you have to pay a water bill for one. You never pay. Well, right now I'm planning to sell my TV. You know, if somebody wants to buy me, I'm going to sell it. Because I don't want no more TV. Yeah, you understand? So this is what happened. Just to give you a little idea, DJ. You live in a house and you're a bill. You have 2 kids and they're going to school. Because you have to drive because the kids them live so far. Yeah? And you have to go to work. You get a little cheap car where you can maintain. And you're only working £1,200 a month. And your bill going out, your expense going out every month is £1,500 a month. Oh, you're supposed to be to survive in that situation there. That's the question that I love to ask the Prime Minister. Because the water bill at £250, at £350 a year, all right? Your gas and your electric, you have to pay that. So you're paying everything monthly then. Water bill, $150 a month. Lord have mercy. I don't know how they do it. But this one, that's what I'm telling you. They need to cut. I think these are 2 things need to scrap. No one's supposed to pay a water bill because water from God. Now I can understand with electric. You understand? But something where you get from the creator, you're not supposed to charge for that. All right. Number 2, TV license need for cut out. Because you're not supposed to buy a TV and watch it. That's that's a scam. Me don't know what nobody think, but I believe that is a scam. It's big, and that's one of the biggest scam I ever see in my whole entire life. No money left for the bills. So that's the question I want to say. Yeah, and because I see it. Lots of people talk to me. Whole heap of people said to me, boy, Ricardo, I even have to get rid of my car and start to take the bus. So I have to wake up like extra early with the kids them in the morning to take them to school. When I hear them think the brother man, you feel it for you people, man. Feel it, man. And see how other else people, the rich them or how them live. It's sad. It's sad, sad, sad. But what happened? There's nobody to listen to the people. And there's a revolution is coming where people just gonna just turn, not even the army gonna can't do nothing. It's gonna just be a revolution. That's what's gonna happen. So I don't know when it's gonna happen, but something gonna happen. I don't know. But I can see it. The people are frustrated, the people they are stressed, the people are down, and the people get tired and fed up of everything what's going on. This prime minister thing, this prime minister thing, this prime minister thing. The only reason why certain things not happening, because what happened, you have a set of people who have a little bit of money, but the poorer class is struggling. And there's a lot of people out there are struggling. I don't know what's gonna happen, but something gonna happen. And all of them things where you see them are put in place, I say, oh, if anyone do this or anyone do that. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna help. Because why? You lock up somebody, how much people you can lock up in the prison? You know you can't lock up the whole world. There's a revolution is coming. And I can tell. Because when you listen to people, because I talk to a lot of people, I'm on the road. Me talk to people, just like how I talk to you guys. I talk to people. But when you listen to the people, people are frustrated. And through these government now listen to the people, so they don't know what to do. They're just only making their own decision. Something is coming. And if they don't see this, I would tell the prime minister, I need to change him glass when I wear and get a new one. The only way things won't happen unless the prime minister come out, apologize, and change the whole situation around and to make people's life much better. That's only way things gonna change. If it doesn't do that, something is coming because people are fed up, stressed, down, and I'm telling you, I see it. Look what happened. The other day I was in the supermarket and the guy just walk in the supermarket and just take up the stuff and walk out. He don't care. Call the police, he don't care. He just don't care. And about 15 minutes after, we hear the lady saying, oh my God, here they're coming back again. People are not care. What? They set the system like that because they're not listening to the people. A good advice. Anyway, get yourself a copy of my brand new book, From Poverty to Purpose. We do about 2 hours worth of talking, guys. Um, um, it's just amazing. Nobody watch TV. Who did? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for real. For real. We just have to stay strong and just believe in ourselves and know say boy. But it's sad because not everyone is strong. Some people cannot manage it. And I can tell you that. I see it for myself. And I out there on the street and I listen to so many people every day. Some people cannot manage it. Some people are fed up. Some people are stressed. And some people are down. People who are born in Brittany live there and for their whole entire life. Not even on my own color, but other as people I'm talking about. All right? But something is going to come. I don't know. And I tell you something, it is coming very soon as we expect. It may take 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, but it's coming in. The only way it's going to change unless the prime minister come out and the king come out and apologize to the nation and said, we are doing something wrong. and we need to listen to you people. That's the only way we're gonna stop. But otherwise, there is something coming in, and it's gonna be worse. So guys, get to yourself. That's all right, DJ man. Don't tell you, no rush it, man. You know what I mean? Anytime a chance. Tomorrow night we're gonna start this topic early tomorrow evening again. We keep it up and we can talk some more and to support the audience and make we hold on strong. We are here can hold on strong, but we have another out of 75% of people holding on strong. The other 25 is weak. And those are the one we have to be in praying for and ask them to be strong also. So, guys, have a beautiful evening, beautiful morning. It's morning for me. I'm telling you, you know what happened? I sleep and I wake up and I just come live. And this is the way it end. We was having a very, very blessed day today. Yeah, man. Blessed, great stream. Thank you so much, man. Tomorrow night, catch me the same time, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Because the time over here is morning a long time. All right? Because I'm in another place. All right? It's because where I am now, it is morning. You know what I mean? It's daylight. It's after 7, after 6 in the morning. So it's another place me there at the moment. I'm not in London at the moment. So that's why the time is, you know what I mean? The time is different. Because in London now, it's probably about after 3. Yeah. But anyway, it was a good streaming. You know what I mean? And sometime like this, we need to catch up like this, guys, and talk and help one another and to be strong. You understand? And support with one another. Sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes you have to move by the spirit. And it'll work. We don't have no control over it. It just happen. Have a blessed evening. And I'll catch you the next time. Bye-bye.